Hello everybody and welcome to the very first episode of this brand new prison series here on EnchantedMC. Here we are guys for the very first episode of this awesome series, and before we go any further, I'm gonna be giving away 3,000 credits to one lucky winner in today's episode. So all the steps to enter today's giveaway will be on the screen at this very moment, so make sure to smash that like button, subscribe on the channel, comment your Minecraft username down below in the comment section, and as the last and most important step, make sure to connect on the server with my custom IP river.enchantedmc.net, or if you're already playing here on the server with some other or default IP, make sure to change it with my custom one and you will be entered in the giveaway. This is the most important and crucial step for me guys, so make sure to do everything properly and you will be good to go. So I wish you best of luck, and without no further ado, let's jump straight into today's episode. Alrighty boys, so here we are on the prison season 19 here on EnchantedMC. This brand new season just dropped like literally 10 hours ago, and since it was late at night for me, I had to sleep, and now I am here to grind my ass off this season. And to begin this series of prisons, we will be going ahead and purchasing the SOTW bundle here from the credit store. So let me just go ahead and do so. Let me just head over to the bundles. Oh, there are only loot boxes. Let me check if I got some bundles available, and yeah, I actually do, as you guys can see, but these are kind of nuts. I'm not gonna be copying those, so let me just go ahead and buy some SOTW loot boxes from the store, and I will be able to afford like 6 loot boxes, I think. So let me just go ahead and cop those real quick. 2.7, yeah, I will be able to purchase 3 more SOTW loot boxes, and I see people selling those at very cheap rates, but yeah, I'm just gonna buy from the store just like so. That's gonna be 6 SOTW crates here, and now let's just go ahead and begin placing down these loot boxes. And look at this, huge fan, big shout out for you, future Pat. Now let me just place 2 per 2 SOTW loot boxes, and let's see what are we about to pull from these bad boys. As per usual, we will be seeking for the armor set, I'm assuming, or something along those lines. So let me just go ahead and see 3 pet stat trolls and prisoner set. There we freaking go. Alongside, we got some drills, which is awesome. We'll be also looking for a bunch of drills, as they're literally insane for progression in the early stages of prison. So we're definitely looking for those. And we got the prisoner set, which is awesome. That's gonna be really helpful, especially at the beginning. Now let me just go ahead and see what I'm going to get from these 2 here. 1 buck of rarity, 1 pet slot. That's amazing. Really good pulls by far. I'm just gonna redeem this pet slot, and before doing that, let me just go ahead and hit /reclaim. That's gonna give me just a bunch of crate keys at slot number 3, which is awesome. As you guys can see, that's my enchanted plus rank here. And now if I type in /pets, for example, we got only 1 locked slot, so I'm just gonna use this pet slot real quick, just like so. We also got 1 gold case key, which is just, you know, whatever. But yeah, we are left with only 2 SOTW loot boxes, so let me just place those down, and let's see if we will be able to pull some more drills, because as I said, drills are really important. Yeah, I can see some really good drills here, and as the final reward, 1 pet slot and 1 booster ability. Let's freaking go. We will be selling this one, I'm assuming, and also booster ability. I'm just gonna drag and drop it onto my pickaxe just like so, and I can just insta open all of the boxes that we got from the opening. That's just gonna give me a bunch of crystals, which is still good. And what I'm gonna be doing straight away is heading towards my mine here. As you guys can see, this is my private mine over right here. We will be equipping our brand new prisoner set that we just unlocked, so let me just go ahead and equip this set. It's gonna provide me with some additional boost. As you guys can see, token and money family boost, 0.25x boost per piece is nuts. We're taking that. And now what I'm gonna be doing is actually opening my crate keys first, so let me just do so. We got 3 monthly crate keys tier 4, so we just press Q and insta open all of them. That's just gonna provide us with some tier 5 crystal boxes and 1 11 by 11 drill. That's amazing. We also got a bunch of pet boxes, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and insta open all the pet boxes I got, and now let me just type in /pets real quick, and let me just see like what kind of pets we managed to get. Yeah, those are not the greatest ones, but still, let me just see if I can do some pet fusion, but I'm not. Yeah, we cannot do any fusion, so we will be just going ahead and equipping our pets, our greatest pets. There we go. As you guys can see, gem, pickaxe, and token pet. For the time being, these are going to do job. And we also got some basic rarity pets, which we are just going to delete later on to get some pet candy, and also 5 more legendary crystal boxes, 30 book of experience, and bunch other goods, which is nice to see. So let me just insta open crystal boxes, and rest of the stuff we are just going to keep in our private vault for the time being. Also one pet slot, which we are going to sell later on, and some other you know, just random stuff. And here 2 enchanted crystal boxes, we can just open those. There we go. Now let me just see what kind of crystals I managed to get. Okay, let me just go ahead and see the greatest one. For example, gold rush crystal with 45% boost is not that great. So for the time being, we will be looking for like either tokens crystal, I'm assuming, or something along those lines, because you see these enchants are coming at later stages of the pickaxe enchant or of the game, whatever. So yeah, for the time being, yeah, jackhammer crystal, for example, 92% chance to apply. I'm just gonna try to apply it actually, and there we go. We just successfully equipped this jackhammer boost, which is gonna be really helpful, especially here at the beginning, since we already got 25 levels of jackhammer. So that's gonna be awesome boost for the beginning. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and place down all the drills that I managed to get from the loot boxes and such stuff. So let me just go ahead and see what are we exactly going to get from these drills. And yeah, as you guys can see, place this drill in your mind to gain progress towards your next prestige here on the server. So if I type in /prestige, you need 34.9 thousand more Robux to prestige. So basically, these drills are really helpful for prestiging here on the server, so that's why you should somehow get those. And I think there is like one life hack to faster place them, just by placing them at the bottom of your mine. Now I'm not 100% sure if that actually works, but let me try. So here we are. Let me just place them down just like so. This should be working just fine. Oh yeah, there we go. We just prestige, as you guys can see. You prestige to prestige 1, which is awesome. I'm just gonna place rest of the drills that I have, and boom, there we go. We hit prestige 2 already, which is nuts. So let me just go ahead and see what can I do here on my pickaxe with 3.35 billion tokens. So here let me just see, these are the only enchants that we got unlocked at this very moment: haste, token greed, and speed. I'm assuming I'm just gonna cop like bunch of levels of token greed, but I'm not gonna dump everything into this one. I'll get like 1.5 thousand levels, so just one more. There we go. That should be at 1.5. There we go. Not too shabby. Now speaking of these other enchants, we will be definitely looking forward into upgrading our jackhammer, but yeah, we gotta hit pickaxe level 10 in order to unlock this enchant, so we will have to put in some work. Actually, here's my companion storage. Unfortunately, I don't have any companions at this very moment. Here we got companion eggs, and I actually do have like 534 beacons, so let me just purchase like 2 companion eggs real quick. Alright, we just gotta wait for this little animation to be finished, and we will be copying just 1 more companion egg. And of course, we're going to get the worst companion, but you know, that's kind of expected. So here we also got mine upgrades, as you guys can see: beacon chance upgrade and mine size upgrade. We will be also looking forward into upgrading our boat size and beacon chance, since if you want to make more beacons, you gotta work on this stuff here. So yeah, let me just see which kind of companions we managed to get. Yo, I can see one rare rarity companion, which is not too shabby. So let me just equip both. That's gonna give me just a little boost, nothing crazy, but you know, it's better to have something than nothing. So yeah, there is basically nothing else to be done instead of pure grinding here on the server. Like now, we just gotta go ahead and mine like this for next, you know, couple of hours. We gotta put in some work, as I mentioned earlier, if we want to progress here on the server, which is kind of obvious. But yeah, we already hit like pickaxe level 3, which is nice to see. Let me just check the cost of these enchants. Yeah, this is relatively cheap, so I'm just gonna max it out. And speed enchant is also cheap, we can max that out just like so, and now we should be breaking those blocks way faster, just like that. And we also have 3 pet scrolls in our inventory, so I'm just gonna put those away along with this gold case key. And yeah boys, now we will be just going ahead and grinding like this for next couple of hours. I think if I type in /bosses real quick, we will be looking forward into gathering some more block balance so we can actually spawn in one of those bosses here on the server. For example, this one costs 100,000 blocks with 10,000 HP, which is basically just roll blocks, and our block balance is currently at 970, which is kind of bad. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit those blocks like crazy, and once we make some decent progression guys, I will be back with the update clip. Alrighty boys, I'm back with the update clip, and as you guys can see, this is how is my pickaxe looking like. We're currently sitting at almost 15,000 Robux, which means that it's been around 15 minutes since the last clip. We've been mining for 15 minutes straight, and we made some decent progression. I just hit pickaxe level 10 as you guys can see, so let me just go ahead and literally dump all of the tokens into this jackhammer enchant. We'll be getting 2.1 thousand levels of jackhammer, which is actually insane, so we're definitely taking that. And also I upgraded my key finder a bit, and it's really good since it procs very often, which is nice to see. But now if we right click our block backpack, as you guys can see, I got $80,000 sell price here, which is not too good, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press this sell button just like so. That's gonna make us 80,000 money, and with that money I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade my pickaxe a bit. So we will just hit this best upgrade button. 46,000 money, 1x blocks multi, so let me just do so. That's gonna put us at, what is that pickaxe? Fire pickaxe. Alright, not too shabby. That's like 2-3 upgrades, and now we're left with 34,000 money. With rest of that money, I'm gonna be going ahead and ranking up here on the server. So let me just do /rank up like 20. Can I do 20? Yeah, I can definitely. Let me do 20 more, and there we go. We just ran out of money, but we're currently sitting at rank 43, which is very good. Now I'm literally just mining like this and waiting for /cave to open. We will be grinding that out since we wanna upgrade our rings as much as possible. So we will have to start at this coal ore cave here. Once we hit rank 250, we will be moving on to this iron ore cave, and after that we got gold ore, diamond ore, and emerald ore. Now with those ores, you can also purchase some cool stuff. Also we got our auto miner here, which I'm not gonna be upgrading just yet since I'm kind of broke on tokens. But also we got pickaxe attributes here that you can upgrade using shards. Unfortunately we're sitting at only 370 shards, which is not quite good. But yeah, since we got 345 beacons, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can upgrade something a bit. Yeah, we definitely can. So I'm just gonna get a couple of levels of this beacon chance upgrade. So let me just see, I can afford one more and another upgrade of beacon chance upgrade. Now we're left with only 118 beacons. I'm just gonna get one level of mine size upgrade just like so. That's gonna make our mine just a bit wider, which is nice, and we will be able to mine more efficiently just like so. And our jackhammer enchant shall be proccing way more often now with with over 2,000 levels of jackhammer, so that's nice. Also let me see if I got any milestones unlocked at the very moment. Yeah, I definitely do. Booster, what is this? Pickaxe perk, not too shabby. Reaper milestone, nothing. Here, nothing. And cave, nothing. Alright, we will work on those, never mind. But yeah, let me just go ahead and see. I got only one perk ticket, which is kind of insane, but let's see what can we pull from only one perk ticket on our pickaxe. This is gonna give us money perk 4, which is not even too bad, honestly. It could be way worse. So yeah, it's just whatever. That's gonna provide us with additional money boost, and we will try to get as high money boost as possible so we can afford some of these brand new mine zones. As you guys can see, we're currently at this western mine. The next one is gonna cost 1.75 million money, which is quite expensive, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's gonna do for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy it, smash that like button, subscribe on the channel, and tuned into the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next episode.